companies. And I think that's a feature of our healthcare system that's sort of the best way policymakers have figured out to pass on savings to people. But I think there's more work to be done to try to, have that money not just be going into the pockets of health insurance companies. There's bipartisan ideas to do this. It's actually something we're going to be working on at Searchlight. And then the other thing I would say, though, is the caller's correct that the proposal for Democrats would not necessarily lower subsidies, but what it would do is prevent them from going up dramatically, which they are on track to do, going up by as much as a third in a lot of cases. So it would save people from some pain.
On another topic, this has just been released by the New York Times. Epstein alleged in emails that Trump knew of his conduct. In a message obtained by Congress, convicted sex offender Epstein wrote that Donald Trump spent hours at his house with one of Mr. Epstein's victims. The question for you, Adam, is this topic getting a good one for Democrats, or is it kind of showing that they're just trying to throw anything at President Trump and trying to damage him in any way they can?
No, I think this is an issue that has to be litigated. I mean, this is an incredibly serious accusation that's being made against the president. And, we're talking about, we're talking about human trafficking. We are talking about, involuntary. So I'm not going to sort of repeat what's being charged here, but suffice to say, these are about as serious charges as you can possibly get. So if our president has committed those acts, I think it is 100% valid and extremely urgent for the American people to know that. I think it is also an issue where people feel misled. They feel like they've been lied to about what happened here, about what happened with Epstein himself. So I think, especially coming out of this week of infighting, this is offering Democrats a chance to turn the page. I see Senator Ruben Gallego driving a clear message here, and I think that's wise for Democrats to follow that lead.
Roger, independent in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Good morning, Roger.
Good morning. Well, as an independent, I watch both sides toil with whatever's going on because there's too many distractions by Trump. But the real problem is when you talk about the future, you're talking about generations that people my age, I'm not going to live that long. And so they kind of ignore this national debt issue as kind of a tacit problem in the background. And everybody knows, and the economists are trying to make everybody aware of it, that this thing is going to sink America's economy if we don't get a handle on it. And I found I've worked for 20 months on a formula to fix this thing. And it's going to take between 9 and 15 years to do it. And both parties sit here and they don't think beyond 4 years, maybe 8 years. So you can't solve something if you're not going to be, there's an initiative where both parties got to get together and decide the one issue that needs to be solved is the national debt. And when you're not paying $1 trillion and